About 40 miles west of London is a huge stately home called Caversham Park. It's home to BBC Monitoring. Making your way through the labyrinth of corridors, you reach the room full of monitoring journalists listening in to broadcasts around the world.
We can see various language teams covering lots of different areas.
Kerry Allen is one of the journalists at BBC Monitoring.
To our left, we've got the Russian team. To the right, we've got the Arabic-speaking team.
And Kerry's remit? The whole of China.
And Chinese-speaking countries. So I look at mainland China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and occasionally look at Malaysia and Singapore.
The teams here follow all the big stories.
I'm Laura Smith, I'm a jihadist media analyst, and we are looking at lots of different jihadist sources online. For example, Islamic State Group and Al-Qaeda, and also lots of different supporters.
But over the past few months, one topic has dominated the headlines, even in China. Here's a phrase you may recognise.
Such a nasty woman.
So how much has China been watching the US election?
It's one of the countries that the Chinese press does focus on, probably much more than any other country. When the race first begun, for Chinese readers, the candidate that they liked the most was Bernie Sanders. For a long time before that, Hillary Clinton used to be the key person that Chinese media were closely following. There has been this big shift now towards Donald Trump as somebody that the Chinese would like to see come to power. But at the same time, there have been people online who've been saying that Donald Trump's a bit of a buffoon. Some of the comments he's made haven't gone down too well with the Chinese public, particularly his suggestion of building a wall along the Mexico border, much like the Chinese wall. This went down very, very badly in China.
Vitaly Shevchenko is Kerry's opposite number, keeping eyes and ears on Russia.
Hillary Clinton is the second most mentioned personality in the Russian media after Vladimir Putin, the president. In terms of who the Russians want to win, Donald Trump seems to be their favourite. So at the moment, we're looking at some screens. This is the first news bulletin of the day, shown on state-funded Channel 1. They're saying that there are claims of voter irregularities and some suspicions about how free and fair the American election is going to be.
The eyes of the world will be on America's election, but watching the world's reaction will be BBC Monitoring.